Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Before starting the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's go to the video without delay. Number 1. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Introduction. Capcom's announcement of the Resident Evil 4 Remake sent ripples of excitement through the gaming community, as fans anticipated a modern reimagining of the iconic survival horror masterpiece. Originally released in 2005, Resident Evil 4 captured the hearts of players with its gripping narrative, dynamic gameplay, and atmospheric design. The remake aims to bring this classic to a new generation of gamers, leveraging the power of contemporary gaming technology, visual overhaul, and technological advancements. One of the most anticipated aspects of the Resident Evil 4 remake is the visual overhaul. With advancements in gaming hardware and graphics technology, players can expect a stunning recreation of the game world. From character models to environments, every detail is likely to receive meticulous attention, providing a fresh and visually immersive experience while staying true to the original's atmospheric charm, modernized gameplay mechanics. While the core essence of Resident Evil 4's gameplay will likely be retained, the remake offers an opportunity to refine and modernize certain mechanics. The over-the-shoulder perspective introduced in the original may see enhancements to align with contemporary gaming standards. The remake might also introduce quality-of-life improvements, responsive controls, and possibly integrate elements from more recent Resident Evil titles, expanded narrative, and character development. The Resident Evil 4 remake provides an opportunity to delve deeper into the narrative and characters. With advancements in storytelling techniques, players may witness a more nuanced exploration of Leon S. Kennedy's character and the enigmatic Los Illuminados cult. Expanded lore, additional cutscenes, and enhanced voice acting could further enrich the storytelling experience, adding layers to the already gripping plot, balancing nostalgia and innovation. One of the challenges in remaking a beloved classic is finding the right balance between preserving nostalgia and introducing innovation. The Resident Evil 4 remake aims to pay homage to the original while offering a fresh take on the survival horror experience. Striking this delicate balance is crucial to capturing the hearts of longtime fans while enticing new players to explore the world of Resident Evil. Conclusion. The Resident Evil 4 remake holds the promise of reinvigorating a classic that has stood the test of time. With advancements in technology, storytelling, and game design, Capcom has the opportunity to deliver a compelling experience that resonates with both long-time fans and a new generation of gamers, as the gaming community eagerly awaits further details. The anticipation for the Resident Evil 4 remake continues to grow, fueled by the prospect of revisiting a survival horror masterpiece in a thoroughly modernized form. Number 2. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Introduction. Released in 2010 by Frictional Games, Amnesia: The Dark Descent stands as a hallmark in the survival horror genre, delivering an immersive and chilling experience that has left a lasting impact on players. Renowned for its atmospheric design, psychological horror elements, and innovative gameplay, the game is a masterclass in creating fear through the unknown. Atmospheric design. The game unfolds within the eerie corridors and chambers of a mysterious castle, where players find themselves in the shoes of Daniel, an amnesiac protagonist. The atmospheric design is a key strength, with dimly lit environments, haunting soundscapes, and unsettling visual aesthetics that contribute to a pervasive sense of dread. The castle becomes a character in itself, alive with a malevolent ambience that keeps players on edge throughout their journey. Psychological terror. Amnesia: The Dark Descent places a heavy emphasis on psychological horror, as Daniel struggles to piece together his fragmented memories. The narrative unfolds in a non-linear fashion, revealing a story laden with psychological twists and turns. The game cleverly utilizes the fear of the unknown, allowing the player's imagination to fill the gaps, creating a deeply unsettling experience. Innovative gameplay. One of the game's standout features is its innovative gameplay mechanics, particularly the sanity system. As Daniel encounters horrifying sights or spends too much time in the dark, his sanity diminishes, leading to auditory and visual hallucinations. This dynamic element not only heightens the tension, but also blurs the line between the player's perception and the in-game reality, intensifying the horror, powerlessness, and vulnerability. Unlike traditional horror games that may empower players with formidable weapons, Amnesia: The Dark Descent takes a different approach. Daniel is defenseless, armed only with a lantern and the ability to hide. This powerlessness adds a layer of vulnerability that amplifies the fear, as players must rely on wit and stealth to survive encounters with grotesque and nightmarish creatures. Legacy and influence. The impact of Amnesia: The Dark Descent extends beyond its initial release. It revitalized the survival horror genre, inspiring a wave of games that focused on atmospheric storytelling, psychological horror, and player vulnerability. Its success paved the way for frictional games to continue creating innovative horror experiences, including its sequel, Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. Conclusion: Amnesia: The Dark Descent remains a benchmark in the horror gaming landscape. A game that skillfully exploits the fears that reside within the human psyche. Its atmospheric brilliance, psychological depth, and innovative gameplay have etched it into the annals of gaming history, ensuring that the descent into darkness with Daniel remains a haunting and unforgettable experience for those brave enough to venture into its shadowed corridors. Number 3. Outlast Introduction. Developed by Red Barrels and released in 2013, Outlast stands as a pinnacle in the survival horror genre, delivering a relentless and fear-inducing experience that has left players trembling with trepidation. Renowned for its atmospheric tension, psychological horror, and a chilling narrative, the game immerses players in a nightmarish world where the line between sanity and madness blurs. Setting the stage, Outlast takes place within the walls of Mount Massive Asylum, a dilapidated psychiatric hospital shrouded in mystery and despair. Players step into the shoes of investigative journalist Miles Upshur, armed only with a camcorder and a determination to uncover the truth behind the institution's gruesome experiments. Atmospheric tension. The strength of Outlast lies in its ability to craft a pervasive atmosphere of tension and terror. Dimly lit hallways, flickering lights, and unsettling sounds contribute to an oppressive ambience, keeping players on the edge of their seats as they navigate the asylum's labyrinthine corridors. The game excels in building a sense of dread that intensifies with every step. Psychological horror. Beyond jump scares and gruesome visuals, Outlast delves deep into psychological horror. The narrative unfolds as a series of disturbing revelations, challenging players to confront the psychological toll of the asylum's horrors. The game brilliantly explores the fragility of the human mind, blurring reality and hallucination in a descent into madness. Vulnerability and helplessness. A defining feature of Outlast is the vulnerability of the player character. With no means of combat, Miles must rely on stealth and evasion to survive encounters with deranged inmates and grotesque experiments. This sense of helplessness amplifies the fear, creating a gripping experience where the pursuit of truth is a perilous endeavor. Iconic moments. Outlast is marked by unforgettable moments that linger in the minds of players. From the chase sequences with relentless pursuers to the shocking discoveries within the asylum's walls, each moment is crafted to evoke fear and suspense. The game's reliance on psychological horror over gore sets it apart as a true masterclass in the genre. Legacy and reception. Upon its release, Outlast garnered critical acclaim for its unrelenting scares and atmospheric brilliance. It spawned additional content, including the Whistleblower DLC, expanding on the asylum's dark narrative. The success of Outlast paved the way for the development of Outlast 2, ensuring its legacy as a landmark title in horror gaming. Conclusion. Outlast remains a testament to the potency of well-crafted horror in the gaming industry. Its ability to terrify players through atmospheric tension, psychological horror, and a narrative that challenges the limits of sanity solidifies its place as a must-play for horror. Enthusiasts, brace yourself for a heart-pounding journey into the shadows of Mount Massive Asylum, where the echoes of fear reverberate long after the camcorder's battery has run dry. Number 4. Layers of Fear. Introduction, developed by Bloober Team and released in 2016. Layers of Fear stands as a psychological horror masterpiece that deftly weaves a narrative of artistic obsession and psychological unraveling. Set within the haunting confines of a Victorian mansion, the game explores the depths of the human psyche through a visually stunning and emotionally intense experience, artistic ambience. The strength of Layers of Fear lies in its meticulous attention to artistic detail. As players navigate the eerie mansion, they are confronted with a shifting and distorted environment that reflects the protagonist's tormented mind. Paintings come to life, hallways contort, and rooms transform in real time, creating an ever-evolving atmosphere that keeps players perpetually on edge. Psychological horror. At its core, Layers of Fear is a psychological horror game that immerses players in the fragmented mind of an obsessive artist. The narrative unfolds through a series of environmental clues, documents, and haunting visions as layers of the story are revealed. Players confront the dark secrets of the artist's past, blurring the line between reality and hallucination. Unraveling narrative. The game's storytelling is akin to peeling back layers of an intricate canvas. Each discovery adds a new dimension to the narrative, creating a sense of urgency and curiosity to delve deeper into the protagonist's psyche. The unraveling of the story is a carefully orchestrated journey that keeps players engaged and invested in the unfolding mystery. Emotional impact. Layers of Fear isn't just about scares, it's about evoking a range of emotions. The game taps into the fear of the unknown, but it also delves into themes of regret, loss, and the destructive nature of unchecked ambition. The emotional impact lingers long after the game concludes, leaving players with a haunting and thought-provoking experience. Interactive storytelling. What sets Layers of Fear apart is its use of interactive storytelling. Players influence the narrative through their actions, uncovering different aspects of the story based on choices made during gameplay. This dynamic engagement adds replay value and personalizes the experience, as the consequences of decisions echo through the layers of the narrative. Legacy and reception. Layers of Fear received acclaim for its atmospheric design, psychological depth, and innovative storytelling. Its success led to additional content and an expanded edition, solidifying its status as a hallmark in the psychological horror genre. The game's impact resonated with players seeking a narrative-driven and emotionally charged horror experience. Conclusion. In the dimly lit corridors of Layers of Fear, Bloober Team crafted a psychological horror masterpiece that transcends traditional gaming experiences through its artistic brilliance, narrative intricacy, and emotional resonance. The game invites players to embark on a haunting journey into the recesses of the mind, proving that true horror lies not only in the shadows but within the layers of the human soul. Number 5. The Medium. The Medium is a psychological horror video game developed by Bloober Team. Released in January 2021, the game distinguishes itself through its unique dual reality gameplay, offering players a captivating and immersive experience. Set in the late 1990s, The Medium follows the story of Marianne, a medium with the ability to perceive and interact with both the spirit world and the real world simultaneously. The narrative unfolds in an atmospheric and mysterious environment, the abandoned Niwa Hotel, as Marianne embarks on a quest to uncover the truth behind her psychic abilities and confront a dark secret from her past. One of the standout features of The Medium is its innovative dual reality mechanic, where players navigate and solve puzzles into parallel dimensions. This dual perspective provides a fresh and engaging gameplay dynamic, requiring players to consider both realms simultaneously to progress. The transition between these dimensions is seamless, enhancing the overall sense of immersion. The game's atmospheric design, accompanied by an evocative soundtrack, contributes significantly to its eerie ambience. The dilapidated Niwa Hotel becomes a character in itself, filled with rich details that tell a story of abandonment, tragedy, and supernatural occurrences. The visual style, influenced by psychological horror themes, adds to the suspense and unease that permeates the narrative. The medium also explores mature and thought-provoking themes, delving into Mary Ann's personal struggles and the consequences of choices made in the past. The storyline touches on elements of trauma, loss, and self-discovery, providing players with a narrative that goes beyond conventional horror tropes. Moreover, the game benefits from strong voice acting and character development, with Mary Ann's journey being the focal point. The portrayal of her internal conflicts and interactions with other characters adds depth to the overall narrative, creating an emotional connection between the player and the protagonist. In conclusion, the medium stands out in the horror game genre due to its innovative dual reality gameplay, atmospheric design, and mature storytelling. Bloober Team successfully delivers a gripping and immersive experience that goes beyond jump scares, making it a noteworthy addition to the horror gaming landscape. Well, we have reached the end of the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.